What's up, Internet? It is May 7th, 2019. We are here in the town exploring our Animal Crossing life as we look at our letters from Candy, who left. We already know that, though, which is good. That means there's a giant empty spot where Cody Brainfart used to live. That we can celebrate because, I mean, who wants to be where Cody Brainfart ever was? It's a giant pit of sadness. There's a hi-fi stereo. I do believe that's actually the best stereo, so we might have to go look for that. But first things first, let's take a look and see what fossils we got today from our old pal Mr. Museum, because these will be the source of our income. We have, we got one paperweight, we got a stegotorso, and another paperweight, so one real fossil and the rest is just sadness. Hopefully the next town over has stopped raining and we can go find some gyroids. That would be fun. Got a bird bath. Again, in a game like Animal Crossing, finding a bird bath, that has different connotations. A cloudy shirt. Is this that weird, like, yellow one? Nope. That's actually kind of nice. It's not as pixelated as a lot of the shirts in this game. But there's one that looks kind of like a cloudy shirt, but it's got like a yellow sky or something, and it doesn't look very good. I don't like that shirt. I don't know what it is, but I don't like it. Alright, so let's sell all of our nonsense that we don't need, which is basically everything at this point. Make a few bells. We still might be able to get that bank deposit. Maybe that will be our mission today. Getting a bank deposit because reasons. They perfected the asteroid with complete anti-gravity machine, so allowing it to hover like that. But I'm not really seeing anything I need to have here, especially if there's actually like a good stereo out there. And by good stereo, I mean the best stereo. But we always need flowers. We got tulips. Some cosmos. Some pansies. Some more pansies. And some cosmos. Alright, let's go add these to our awesome garden. I guess we'll go on an adventure and find that treasure. Because that's like the best stereo if I recall correctly. Assuming that's the one I think it is. I think it was the hi-fi stereo. It might have been the high-end stereo. Whoops. I guess we'll figure it out when we get there. White cosmos. White tulips. White pansies. Sticking to a central theme of color today, it seems. And some pink cosmos. Okay. So it said the 3 acres, which is just straight down that way. So, we know it couldn't really be in the A sector. Doesn't seem likely it would be in here. There's not a lot above the cliff over here. Unless Spike already took it, in which case, you know, damn him. He's not even going to put it in his house, because animals don't put anything they get in their house in this game. Again, one of the few pros over the later games that this game does not have. Alright, we're in C3. So it could be anywhere here, or in like the 2 rows below. I'm hoping it's not behind a tree. I don't want to dig behind every single tree. Is this it? Got a hi-fi stereo. Let's take this home and see if this is actually the stereo. I think it is. Because I think this is it. Well, it might be the high-end stereo, in which case, you know, we just got a dumb-looking turntable or something. There are a lot of flowers, and it looks awesome, and it's going to look even better when we get more flowers to make this place even better. But there's only so many flowers you can get in one day. Alright. Let's test this down here, because if nothing else, we can use this as a sound system. Nope, that's the best stereo in the game. So we're just gonna take that upstairs, and we'll move our gold stereo down here. Ooh. And no, you can't have multiple sound systems playing different songs all at once. It's also just classier looking than the gold stereo, honestly. Alright. I really would like to get the robo stereo for down here, but until then, we have the gold stereo. To show that we are just so wealthy we can have a solid gold stereo. I don't think we need to listen to KK Techno Pop. KK Jazz. I like that song. But I don't think this is a KK Jazz sort of situation. I might be wrong. Bossa? That's not bad, but I don't think it's sort of a down here sort of song. KK Condor. No. It's a good song again. Headbanging KK. That would be perfect, except I don't think so. Oopsie. And now the gyroids have lost all sense of tempo. Alright, let's see. Rockin' KK? The K-Funk? No. I don't think so. KK Cruisin', that's already upstairs. D&B. Oh, I know what we want to use. I think. There it is. Yeah, alright. Seems like our Ovoid's enjoying it. I think that's what we'll use for our music down here. At least for now. Okay, we found that treasure. Oh, that's right, there's other treasure too. We gotta go to the town. Because if it stopped raining, that means gyroids should be available. And that would just be awesome. So next town over because treasure! Also more flowers. I'm surprised it took this long to get the best stereo. I mean, it's been almost half a year since we started. And, I mean, we're just getting the best stereo now. I mean, it's all randomized, I suppose, but still. Alright, onwards to our destinies, and hopefully some more gyroids, because that's what we want. Because we need a decoid, we need one of the lullaboids, we need a crocoid, we need a squelchoid, and we need a droploid, and that's pretty much all the ones I definitely need. After that, it's just a bunch of stuff being a pleasant surprise, really. No, I'm not moving again. In fact, I tell you this every single day, Rover. You should really learn that I'm not moving again. I'm not even sure if that's a feature you can use in this game, is to move characters between cities. Oh, and tomorrow Katrina should be here in both towns. Hooray. And it's not raining, so there should be some gyroids around. Candy. Yeah, interesting. It doesn't look like these villagers that come from my town overwrite the existing villagers here. It feels like there's a separate series of slots just devoted to villagers that move from other towns. And they don't seem to leave just as easily, which is interesting. But there should be at least 3 gyroids around here, I would think. And that is our current mission. Find the gyroids. And get disappointed when they're not ones I want. Oh, come on, there was another weed there, I was sure of it. Oh well, I guess not. Is there any gyroid holes over here? Hey, Quetzal. Nice shirt. I remember designing that all that many years ago. Is there anything around here that resembles what I'm looking for? There's a ladybug. And I can hear the wishing well burbling away. What I'm not seeing... Let's get rid of this. What I'm not seeing are things for gyroids. Because that is our current goal. That is concerning. Oop. Let's get rid of this. Nothing on the little flower island over here. Oop. I spoke too soon. It was hiding. Got another fossil, but that's not a gyroid. Chloe spot. That's not a gyroid either. We must find our gyroid. And the other ones. There should be at least 3. Here's one. Awesome. That's totally what I wanted, a tutoid. Get rid of that. Should be 2 more. Hopefully something cool. Gyroids, of course, being one of those things you can't order from Nook either. You just have to find them. And we're not doing the best of jobs at that. Hey, Q! I didn't bring you something to eat. I could get you something, though. But you just said you wanted something to eat. I could go get you one if you want to call that a job. I guess not. No, whatever. Cube's got too many things on his plate right now. One of which is he doesn't have enough things on his plate. Fossil. You know, I find it weird that, like, I only ever, on a daily basis, get back, like, 3 fossils I send to the museum, when some days I send, like, 5 or 6 fossils out. Tall Sputnoid. That doesn't do a lot of good for me. I think we already have one, too. I think we tried to get rid of a bunch of them, but maybe that'll fit down in the basement. Should be at least 1 more, though. Come on, where are you, gyroid? You gotta be somewhere. And maybe you'll be the perfect gyroid for me. Or at least one I would want to put in my house. And not just in my basement, because, you know, I need to have some sound in my basement. But, you know, something I'd actually put in my proper room. Not seeing much. Alas, is this our fate? to get a Tutoid and be told to just live with it. Well, they're still up here. Hey, it's Velma. Solve any mysteries lately? Oh, we have something. I do know of Ace. We can go talk to him. I don't know if he'll actually have what you're asking me to get, but, you know, I'll talk to him. That said, priority is still treasure hunting, so we're going to keep doing that. At least until I scour all the acres. Then I'd be at least kind of satisfied. There it is. Ugh. I think we sold one of those, or two of those, or a million of those. Point is, we're not getting gyroids we want. Alright, Pearl needs not a thing from us. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. I do think we actually have all the gyroids already, but I still want to check just in case. Because that's what you do. You just in case check. Alright, we already went that way, so probably just gotta go this way. While we're here, we can see if Nook has anything of value for us. I mean, probably not, but it's possible. Hey, what do we have here? A pink tartan. Ah, it's the sunset picnic blanket. I think I'll keep my cool shirt, though. What was that? Ranch bed. A bed made out of salad dressing. I don't think that would be very supportive. But you know, I've never tried one, so I wouldn't know. Alright, Nook. Let's sell some nonsense to you. Mostly just those two things, I guess, because right now I don't want to get rid of gyroids if I need them. Although I can pretty much guarantee I don't want a Tutoid in my inventory forever. Looking cool up here. A birdhouse, again. And a bird bath, again, weirdly contextualized, seeing as birds are considered people in this game, but still. Nothing there. Gonna have to get some paper for the rest of these fossils. Alright, we gotta go talk to Ace. Because that's what Velma wanted us to do. And we're just Mr. Friendly Neighbor today. Now, assuming Ace hasn't left his home acre, which from what I've seen he rarely seems to, he should be here. And he is. I do not like Ace very much with his knockoff Rover shirt. Alright, I'll go talk to Chow. And go get your whatever's for Velma. Grumpy characters are inside at this hour because reasons. Why does everyone have a pop-eyed goldfish but me? I cannot catch one to save my life. Pearl. Alright, well, we'll go talk to Pearl then. I was gonna go do that anyway. Well, that's annoying. But she's a cat, so I mean, I guess it makes sense she'd jump off cliffs to get around faster. Pearl! I guess I'll go talk to Spike. The never-ending quest for a Pokemon Pikachu. It's just something people of this generation wouldn't understand. Spike. Your bad surf rock. Give me the Pokemon Pikachu of justice. Alright, let's go back to Velma. Who should love us so much, she'll give us something awesome like the greatest piece of furniture ever devised by man. Something so amazing, I don't even know what it would be. She disappeared. Oh, that's terrific. Except not. She's probably back by her house right now. Something dumb like that. Where are you? There you are. Take your nonsense back. Okay, furniture. At least she knows how to reward people properly. What do we get? A classic clock. Not bad. Take a few peaches. If we head home right now, we probably won't be able to make that bank payment, but at the same time, there's not a lot left to do here either. Oh well, I guess we'll just do that bank payment tomorrow. That's fine. That said, we should buy some paper and some flowers here for the fossils while we're here. I think I can comfortably get rid of a Tutoid without feeling the need to see what it is. Oh, it's close. Alright, fine, we'll shake some more trees just to get a little bit left. Don't need to shake apple trees, won't give us much. Take cherries, though. We should be able to get one more set, but... where? Peaches! I don't think Nick will mind if one of these peaches has been in the dump. That doesn't make it unsanitary or anything at all. Got some more fruit for you, Nook. That's the bank payment, but we still need to buy paper and flowers. So we'll try and find 2 more sets of non-native fruit. There they are. And then we should set sail for home, I think. Mr. Nook, I have more things to sell to you. Now more than ever. Things just for you. Alright, we should have enough for the flowers and the paper. So let's see what we got. Some more cosmos. Pansies. 4 lips. Some more pansies. 6 slips. And some paper. I'll take watermelon paper. That sounds delicious. Okay, let's go work on our garden back home. Porter, take me home. Come on, Porter, let's go. Hooray for trains! Alright, let's head home. And it's Rover again. Not that anyone else can show up, but I mean, I'm just sick of running into this guy. With his smug, exclusive shirt no one can ever get. And the fact he only has like 3 lines. They just take forever to spit them out and they never change. Rover, you're so obnoxious. It is a wild whisker twister. Now let's go. It was okay. I wouldn't say it was fun or boring, but it was okay. Alright, back home. Alright. Now we gotta go work on our garden. Choo-choo. Got some pansies. Seems like only one bug can spawn on screen, so not necessarily having all these flowers really going to do significantly more or anything, but it's certainly pretty, and that's part of the reason why we do it. Okay, we did that. Oh, actually, if we want to sell these gyroids, we should probably see which ones they are. Because next is going to be closed in a few minutes. Alright, what do we got here? I think it's one of those things. This guy. Huh. There's so many of these, like, space-themed gyroids. What else do we have? Yeah, another one of these guys. Like I said, there's a lot. There's the Sputnoids, the Nebuloids, the Quasoids. I think there's one more as well that I just can't think of right off, but there's just so many that are based around space. It gets really awkward and confusing trying to figure out which one is which. 8 more minutes till Nooks closes. We can have that 8:28 bells. Alright, let's go write some letters, save some inventory space, maybe see if our neighbors need anything. I think we've done pretty much everything else today. there's that. Alright, let's see if anyone needs a thing. Pierce. He never needs anything. I suppose in a way that's very commendable, but as someone who wants to try and help his neighbors as much as possible, that's kind of annoying. Snooty. I'll go deliver some clothes to Cookie, sure. Tall Puffoid. It's got a nice little beat going on with it. It's its own soundtrack. Granted, that's most gyroids, I suppose, but still. Cookie. Well, I like that picnic blanket skirt you're wearing. I have new clothes for you. I like your picnic blanket skirt better. Hey, furniture's always fun. What'd we get? Rock guitar. Cool. I mean, I sold one because it was taking up space in my basement a minute ago, but still. Maybe Cube needs something. I think most of our villagers are going to go to sleep soon, though. Cube, do you need something? Oh yeah, he's got the Plinkoids and like the robot ones. As well, the Dinkoids. They're all like space themed. And well, it means you've got lots of options if you want to make like a sci-fi themed gyroid performance. It gets really confusing trying to tell them apart. Just based on their names. Looks like Spike's done everything. Let's get rid of this. Maybe Biscuit needs a thing. I wonder if Biscuit and Cookie are related. Maybe they're cousins or something. Siblings. Would make sense, I guess, based on their names. I will ask Pierce about your Pokemon Pikachu, Biscuit. Alright, Pierce should be right around here. He doesn't leave too often. Ah, Biscuit's fine. I mean, I didn't have to go through 4 people to get to him a day late, so I think he'll be okay. Biscuit! Take this. It's not like a million other Pokemon Pikachus around. I very much do mind. Stationery's a terrible gift. I'm offended. But judging by your house, there's not really much that you have that I want. Winnie. We must speak to this Winnie creature. Who is a horse with a star on its head. Come on out, I want to take a look at your house and snoop around. Nothing especially interesting in here. Just kind of sort of possibly lovely furniture. I will take some clothes to Spike, sure. I'm on it. Let's go. To our large rhinoceros friend, who has a very odd fashion sense, which is probably why he needs clothes from other people. Or maybe that explains his fashion sense. I'm not sure. Huh. You went from a skull shirt to a kinda sorta lovely shirt. Oh, good. The clothes he was just wearing. Didn't even wash him. Awesome. Rhino sweat. Oh, Emerald left. I didn't even get to steal her gyroids. Man, today's the worst. I'm just not having any luck going hunting for gyroids. Alas. Phyllis. I have... Make a deposit. We are getting close. Closer and closer to that goal of whatever the next money goal is. I actually don't know what it is. I'd have to look it up, and I don't see much of a point, honestly, because it's pretty far away. I think it's like 10 million or 5 million or something. It's going to be a while. I have more mail for you. There you go. Have some more. But no more after that, because that's all of it. I mail stuff at night, Phyllis. You know this, because we do it every night. Hey, Pete. Alright, let's go do our daily workout routine. Because I think we've done everything else, see? Oh no, it's the letter from Emerald telling me how she took her gyroids and left. I'm gonna feel bad because I didn't get them. So sad. I don't know if this is the perfect song for down here, but it seems like the most fitting one we have right now. I don't know about this guy either. I'll play some Punch-Out. See if we can get any further today. Alright, Glass Joe. Let's see how much you've learned from yesterday. Probably little. That said, my timing has probably improved very little too, so you know it works out well for everyone. Kinda. Should do a special in about 2 seconds. He'll get up on a 1 count. How's it? Like, fraction of a second too late. I mean, it's better than being too early, because it means I still get the knockdown, but it's not good. Still not entirely sure why that's an instant KO, but sometimes isn't. I mean, I've got a working theory, but I've yet to find any solid evidence to back it up. Alright. So we have Von Kaiser rules with his delicious bread and awesome mustache, but terrible boxing skills. This is very predictable. There it is. Now he's getting into the swing. He changes his timing up between the first and second punches, which is a little tricky, but you know, it's not an insurmountable thing to deal with. That's 1 knockdown. That's 2 knockdowns. Oh wow, that's gonna take away from my very quick TKO. But that'll finish him either way. Just gonna take an extra 10 seconds. He's an easier fight than Glass Joe, honestly, just because he's more predictable in terms of how he'll react to stuff. Alright, next is Eyebrows. The first. Which is very easy to counter special, but very low rewarded for doing so. Let's go, Eyebrows. Oh, I did this fight way wrong. Well, that's one knockdown, but we need an extra star, and we need an extra knockdown in 9 seconds. Which, yeah, we're not getting clearly. Wow, I missed the timing on that. That's kind of surprising. And I've lost my star. We're actually gonna have to do this the slow way. Oh, I haven't had to do this in forever. 1, 2, 3. You should do a special again in 35 seconds or so. For what that's worth. 1, 2, 3. Honestly, I just want to do a special. He's not going to do it, so I'll just finish him off like normal. No style finish for me. Oh, I'm doing bad today. Doubt we're going to even get to Don Flamenco 2. That's the password sequence. Awesome music and suits made of bacon. Alright, Don Flamenco. Easiest fight in the game. Hopefully I won't screw it up like I've screwed up every fight prior. No promises, though. Let's go, Don. Sidestep. 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 And sidestep. I'm not exactly sure why that took an extra punch. It shouldn't have. Still, you know, we're perfectly fine. And I managed to do something right tonight. Terrific. Alright. Next is the Principotamus King Hippo. In the quest to see how long he wants to actually stay in a fight. Guess he's the one in control here. Nope. Nope. No. There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Dodge. 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 Oh, I thought he was going to go for the, Oh, he's just having fun right now. There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No. There it is. That only took about a minute longer than it should have. But it's entirely up to him how long that takes. After that, we now fight the inadequate tiger. Or as I like to call him, Don Flamenco II, if that weren't already a fight. Because it starts out very similar. Come on. About 20 seconds left of this, and then I can actually start inflicting real damage. Okay, now he'll actually swap his other form. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hi, Brent Bob 284 or 8, however numbers work. Playing Punch Out and reading at the same time is tricky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, except for sequential counting. But that's because it's almost required to do this game right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Should have enough time to make it for a special if that doesn't hit me. And we've got 8 seconds to kill before we can TKO him. Alright. Here it is. Now I just gotta count down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. TKO. Alright, now for the title bout against Bald Bull 1. I guess sort of the intro to the Mr. Sandman fight, sorta. Because they are very similar. He has that same stupid spinny hand thing I hate so much. Because I can't do anything when he does it. Has the same sort of hook punch. But I don't believe Mr. Sandman has a Bald Bull Bull Charge. Which he is missing out, because that is a fun thing to counter. Alright, we've got 56 seconds until he pulls his first special. If we KO him in between that time, we should be able to TKO him. By 2 minutes 2 or so. But it really depends on what he does. Since he's going back to spinny hands, that's not going to happen. Spinny hands just takes forever and has no return for it. Uppercut. What a waste of a special. At no health. What a waste. Alright. Well, 10 seconds or so and he should do that again. And that's a TKO. I'm not having the smoothest fights this night. But again, we will don our running suit made of bacon as we run for a password. Alright, now we get to the big show. The World Circuit, or whatever it's called. And Piston Honda won the quest for just countering his special. 1, 2, 3, because his guard is significantly better in this fight. It's almost not worth trying to do any damage to him and just countering his special. Also, he has that stupid move. Ooh, just a hair too late. Oh well, we got another chance at the 2:30 mark, I believe. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, too early that time. I'm not having the best punch-out night. One, 2, 3. I know you can counter that, but the timing on it's dumb. There's no point given how little stamina you've got. On the bright side, we're halfway towards a victory by points. Good freeze frame. Alright, let's try that again. One, 2, 3. Way too early that time. I thought I was doing it at the minute mark, not the 30-second mark. I don't normally go into round 2 with this guy. Because again, I kind of just take advantage of his instant kill. 1, 2, 3. Just gonna dodge into that for shits and giggles, really. 1, 2, 3. Wow, he does not go for another one, too. Interesting. And he's eating my inputs left, right, and center. Are we going to win this fight? I guess we'll find out. 1, 2, 3. Not gonna go for another special, huh? I mean, I can't blame him, but it's annoying for me. Sometimes Punch-Out just doesn't work quite the way you want it to. Alright, round 3. Basically, if we knock him down one more time, we've won by points victory. Yes, join the Nintendo fan club if you need hints for how to beat Punch-Out. Alright, let's go. Join the Nintendo fan club today. No awkward plugs there. That's almost as subtle as me telling you to go check out my Patreon, which you can do. See, it's just entirely subtle. And he's not getting up from that, because that's an instant. Surprised it took like 6 tries to get there, but we did it. Still haven't ever actually KO'd him proper. Just had to go for the instant every time. Alright, Popinski, this guy's where fighters start to get real serious. Here's about where I start to get a little less confident in my skills. But we'll see what we can do. But this guy, the real trick is just timing in between attacks and kind of predicting where he's going to attack, because if you don't do it basically before he actually does it, he'll eat your input and you'll get hit. Because he's just a weird character like that. He's got a fairly predictable pattern for the most part, aside from a random right hook he'll sometimes give you. But that always follows the uppercut, so even then you can, like that, kind of figure out when he's going to do it. Those are both instances of your inputs getting eaten. And that, although I dodged into it. Good freeze frame. Didn't get knocked out, which means I get an extra recover if I need it. That's good. Or rather, I don't get penalized one for getting knocked out in round 1. Plus a big health boost. Thank you, Doc. Alright, that's 1. Alright. And starting with round 2, this guy gets stupid predictable. He basically just favors his uppercuts over everything else. And the moment someone gets knocked down, be it him or you, he just starts spamming uppercuts. 1, 2, 3. I'm surprised I didn't get... Whoops! Not sure why I didn't recover there. That's throwing me off a little. Right, that's 2. Still should be able to take him this round, though. Especially if he does exactly what I know he's going to do, which is uppercut! Which means I get to soak up a lot of damage on his behalf. 1, 2, 3. And by all rights, I should have gotten hit by that. I'm not complaining. Alright. Okay, Bald Bull 2. The quest for getting specials left, right, and center, or else you don't get to win. Also more training for the Mr. Sandman fight. With his stupid spinny hands. 1, 2... Oh, okay. No. Timed that way wrong. Take that star, though. What? Spinning hands again. Yeah, like I said, this guy's got way too many patterns. It's really hard to see where he comes from sometimes. And now he can block your attacks, which is fun. And we are doing really bad. Start with that. 1, 2, and then Star Punch. I do appreciate he takes more damage from Star Punches. Of course, he recovers because this guy's just an asshole like that. And he'll get up on a 9 count. He's the only character in the game who can. Get another star. Oh, I just walked into that twice. Wow. That's how... Ah, spinny hands. I hate spinny hands so much. Get that Star Punch off just for the damage. Oh, we are doing not ideal. We might be able to beat him, but I'm not thinking it's too likely at this point. We'll see what we can do. A good health boost, anyway. Hate you and your spinny hand nonsense. You're blocking my punches nonsense I don't care much for either, but... And I really hate your recovery nonsense, but your spinning hands I can't do anything with. He'll get up. He always does. Wow, I am just losing stars. Ow. Now I'm seeing stars. We're not getting up another time. if we'd used our star there, or at least had a position to, and then gotten that, we would have been able to beat him. As it stands, it's real iffy. Let's see what we can do. That's why it's advantageous to carry a couple stars. Okay, that was scary. Okay, and next we have Don Flamingo II. If that weren't already Great Tiger. Only beaten this guy once, but let's see what we can do. Yeah, we'll get 2 days in a row. It's figuring out the timing as to when to dodge his punches that sucks. I mean, they eat your inputs much like how Popinski's does, but he's got like a weirder timing for them. It's like you see a move and you think, okay, I gotta dodge, but then it's like, no, you actually have to dodge about a second later. Like that. I mean, the nice thing is, if you can survive long enough, he goes into this phase, and you can do a crap ton of damage to him. So you recover. Then I want to do that again. He'll get up. They also trick you with his pattern because, like, they have that sort of this attack where he sort of eggs you on to punch him, but his standard punch actually looks like the same animation. But we didn't get taken out the first round, which means we get another recover. Or rather, we're not penalized one. So we might actually be able to beat him. Maybe. I'm not familiar with which one he starts with, so nope, he's going to egg me on. I'll take that advantage. Although, if I've learned anything from this fight, it's like you kind of have to dodge in between. Like, if you're not sure, just go for the dodge, because he'll hold that taunt for a while. It's way safer to just assume he's going to punch you. And the trick is really just timing it right. I was not recovering. Alright, let's try that again. I have a feeling he'd do something like that. And I think at the 2-minute mark he actually starts taking an offense again. Okay, that's 2. I have a minute left in this round, and I think he's gonna be able to survive it. I'm not sure we will. Yeah. I knew it. Can we get up? Yeah, we can, but they're basically gonna just get knocked out immediately from any attack at this point. Like that. That was not to be. Well, I mean, we already beat him once, so we're doing pretty well there, so, you know. It's just a matter of getting consistency. We'll cool down with a little bit of Balloon Trip like we do every night, and then I think that will be it for us. But Balloon Trip, make you feel better about not getting gyroids you wanted. And doing bad in Punch-Out. Ones. Now that they're off screen, I can collect these and start the bonus chain. And I don't really want to start actively trying for one. Grab this. Ooh, I don't like my position right now. When I really gotta get off that wall. No, there's no way I'm grabbing that one. Squirrel was pushing me. Grab these. Still not at the bonus, and I had to reset it, but, you know, at least we're alive. It means we can survive a little longer, see what we can do to get a bonus moving forward. Although I'm not seeing a window here, which I don't care for. Grab that. Alright, where's the window? Ah, momentum. Oh well. We did okay. Not great, but, you know, could have been worse. And I mean, if nothing else, today we got the best stereo in the game. But we didn't get any actual gyroids I wanted, or any really good gyroids at all. Such is life sometimes. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, follow the stream to know when we go live, because we do this every single night, plus other things when I have time, although recently that has not been the case. I've had a bit of a hectic life recently, but hopefully I'll find some time to do some more stuff soon. You might also want to check out and subscribe to my YouTube channel to see over 1,000 videos waiting just for you, like the sign says, because that's how awesome you are. And if you really want to make my day, check out the show's PayPal or Patreon. Support the show any way you can so that I can, you know, afford to eat and pay my rent, and I can continue to do this stuff for you because it's fun. Plus, you get yourself on the Discord where we can talk about awesome things like getting the best stereo in the game, and unfortunately, less awesome stuff such as losing a villager that had some gyroids you really wanted and not getting any gyroids you really wanted today. It happens. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Peace out, Internet.